You know what, One Plug Life? You're not a goof. Everyone's got fucking mental neighbors. Key, right there. Everybody wants to kick down a stovepipe. Son of bitches. So, One Plug Life, don't worry, you're not a goof. You don't need to recognize, you don't need to apologize or anything. I'm just glad I know I'm not the only one that's got fucking city dicks coming over wanting to kick down your stovepipe, for fuck's sakes. Holy. Yep. Friggin'. You're not the only one that's got cops showing up to your household. Actually, I didn't have cops, I had fire department showing up. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, it didn't happen recently, guys, but that was about, I don't know, 2 months ago. When all hell freaking broke loose and different things, but I'm not getting into it. I've already been there, done it. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll move on to the day. I'm just glad that I know I don't have fucking mental neighbors either, you know? That they just want to friggin' fuck everything over, want to call the city dicks and have it kick down your friggin' stovepipe, for fuck's sakes. I mean, you can't kick down another man's stovepipe. No way. But, yeah, anyway, so, I was looking over this last night, and I actually got that little spot to come out a little better than what it was. So I'm hoping that's pretty much all we got left to do on that. Different things like that. But friggin', what else we got going on today? Today is really not going to be much of a video making day. I might drag out a couple of them push mowers I got underneath the deck there. So maybe we can get those coming out. Do maybe a couple tune-ups on it. A little bit there. I'll show you. Actually, no, fuck it. I'll show you what got sold yesterday. Nothing here got sold. So this Honda Harmony here, this thing's will be gone. It's already sold. A guy that made a pretty big buy yesterday. He bought this Craftsman tractor right here. Only thing is that he doesn't get the plow with it, but everything else is going with it. So yeah, so this tractor's out of here. What else did he buy? He bought that Craftsman push mower I worked on yesterday. Let's show you what else he friggin' bought. No, he didn't buy the Burns, but he did buy my LT1000. So yeah, but he's not getting the bumper. But he's just buying pretty much the tractor itself. Different things like that. So fortunately, this one's going. Yeah. So I'll tell you what my plans is when I get back in the shop. But let's take a look what we got underneath here for push mowers. There's the Aaron's power brim there. Holy, this thing still friggin' rocks ass. But I'd say we got a, looks to be like a Toro right there, so I'm able to drag that one out. And maybe that other Toro that's right in the front of it. So maybe we'll grab those two and drag them out and do some work on them. And different things like that. So yeah, I guess we'll meet you back in the shop. Son of a bitches. You don't kick down a man's stovepipe. So, yeah, so we're back down at the shop here. It was a long ass walk. Had to go from the deck to over here. I'm hoping this video comes out a little bit better than what it did yesterday, because yesterday's video was pretty dickered again. I'm still trying to play with a bunch of the settings on the camera and a bunch of settings on the friggin' Magic Movie Editor Pro, but I'm hoping today will be a little bit better. Different things like that. So anyway, I'll tell you what we get going on. As you guys know, the LT1000, the Craftsman sold, and the Honda Harmony sold. The only reason why I sold them was because the guy gave me a pretty damn good friggin' price for them. Well, he didn't. No, that just came out wrong. He paid a good price for them, I guess you could say. I'm not gonna tell you guys what he paid for, but he. If only he saw my YouTube videos. How long those things have been friggin' worked hard on. It's like holy, but yeah. So it's a good whopping amount of money. I'm pretty happy about. I wasn't in those tractors very much. The only one that I was into a lot is, I think it's PJ's DYT. I was in that one for quite a bit of dough actually. I bought that thing for like I think 140 or 160, and I bought another tractor just for the motor. I think that was like $100, but I sold the transmission out of it for like 60. And there was a couple other things I had to do to it. We had to do fuel lines, and it was a mess. I forget what the amounts in that one, but I think it's right around the $225 mark on that one. So that one was just friggin' a money pit. The LT1000 hydro foot drive there, the custom build there. I was in that one for right around. Ooh, that one was in there. Ooh, that was another hefty fucking build. I think I was in that one for maybe $250. That's another hefty friggin' price right there. And then the Honda Harmony there, I was mulling that one for about $100. So altogether, it was a pretty good deal. But my plan is I'm getting a bunch of John Deeres in. Hoping maybe Friday I'll take PJ up when he gets out of school. Just pick him up from his school and pick him up. We'll just go right down to the dealership. I'll have him pick out a tractor, figure which one he wants to use for around here. And then I already know which one I'm picking out. It's going to be the John Deere L120. And there's also there's two other tractors there, which would be a pretty cool deal. One's a John Deere 345. I think it's a liquid cooled. It's got, I'm not really sure what the problem with it. I think it has a computer problem in it. And there's also a John Deere 318 with the hydraulics and everything. That would be a pretty cool one for PJ. He's got a couple of Scotts. He's got two Scotts. He said he'd sell me for $500. Both have 20 horsepower Briggs V twins, the real V twins. And they're really decent looking tractors. They got the nice big friggin' tires on them. So it'll be definitely a little bit of an upgrade. My plan is to buy 3 of them. 2 are to keep, one's for PJ, one's for me, and then one's to pretty much flip so I can get some money back off of them. I mean, that's pretty much all I'm doing. I'm just trading in, pretty much getting nicer stuff. The funny thing about it, I think when PJ goes to the place, he's probably going to pick out a tractor that's nicer than his dad's John Deere. His dad has a John Deere 108, so I can almost guarantee he'll be picking out one a little bit nicer and a little bit bigger than that one. So they're pretty interesting. It'll be much better too, because those opposed twins, they fucking love fucking gasoline. They just chooch down the gasoline. So that's another reason why we're getting a John Deere, just because of the fact that it just chooches down the fuel. So yeah, but I'm gonna grab one of the push mowers. I don't think I need to start a fire today. It's actually pretty damn warm out. Different things like that. So yeah, we'll talk to you in a bit. Alright, well, here's the 2 push mowers I selected underneath the deck there. I got this Murray. It's a 4.5 horsepower, 20-inch cut. Got the bagger. Not self-propelled. Don't know what's wrong with it. Let's see how bad the oil is. Oil is pretty black. Wonderful. So there's one of the selections. Here's the other one. This is a little bigger one. This is a Toro 6.75 overhead valve, self-propelled, super recycler. Looks like it's probably made by Briggs & Stratton. And the year of it's a 2003. This year right here is a, I can't really tell because the son of a bitch is underneath. By the looks of it, probably about a 99. So we get 2 push mowers here. This one here has the wheel problem. I don't know what the deal is with it. Looks like the wheel might have fallen off. It's a little bald. I don't know, we'll figure it out, but I guess we'll start on this one first. I know that one runs, but I don't know if this one runs. It might run, I don't know, so I'll have to wait and see. We'll start working on this one first, and we'll see how far we get onto that one. friggin' nice. Alright, well, we got the oil draining on this thing, but man, it's not easy friggin' using. Forgot how hard it is because I usually use my impact gun, and I usually just go right on the son of a bitch there, but I can't do that because my air hose is, well, blown up, and that one over there needs a Teflon tape. But, I got it off. So we'll sharpen this bitch up on the grinder. Holy shit. Look like a beaver ate it, boys. Look like a fucking beaver ate it. Damn. Alright, so I figured it'd be kindly enough to show you what I got going on now. Haven't really touched that thing yet. Just got back from the Home Depot. I'll show you what I got going on now. So, I didn't have my friggin' map gas there, so I had to get some propane. I think what happened was they recalled the cylinders and had to get them all put back to the factory or something like that, something more like that. Some dude was telling me, but I got some Teflon tape for my air hose, and then I get some square tubing. You guys are probably wondering what this is for. Well, I'll show you. I hope it fits though. Oh, that's great. I have to go, I think I'll have to go on the other side. Ooh, I'm hooked. So, I'll show you what I got going on here. So, my snowmobile trailer here came with these little ski poles. They hold down the skis for when you're traveling, but because this 700 is so damn big, the ski poles don't fit. It's because something's up. I'll show you real quick. I forget what the deal was, but they don't fit. Yeah, so that's what the deal was. I have to drive this thing forward just a little bit more, and what it is it doesn't really fit. Like I'll have, let's say, there's the bowl hole. Fits down there, but don't over here because this is so much wider than what it's for, and you can't move the sled over anymore, or else it's just gonna hit the wall. So what my idea is, I'm gonna make my own ski son of a bitch. I got this pole here. What I gotta do is just drill a hole, lock her down, and it'll be good to go, just like that. So somewhere right there, I'm gonna drill a hole and different things, but I'm gonna move this up first, and we'll see how well she forms in a bit. So I have to fire this bitch up and move her forward just a tad. So that'll be just wonderful. But that's what we got going on. That's probably why I bet you if I were to park my Z440 up here, I bet you it would not fit because of the length difference. So that's pretty much the only reason why that's sitting out there. I never really measured, but I have just a ballpark estimate because these skis right here are metal. The newer ones are all plastic. So that's probably the reason why. It's got like a wider suspension than this one. Like this one here's only like off. I think this one here is bigger, 4 inches longer than this one. Well, not longer, wider actually. But longer wise, it's about almost a foot longer, believe it or not. Like you got 4 inches right here, and then from the back there's about another, at least 8 inches, I'd say. So at least roughly about a foot. But I gotta pull this thing up forward, and we'll talk to you in a bit. Holy. Alright, well the Murray's all done. I already finished up the carb. I could use an air filter, but I might just blow it out with the air compressor. The oil's already changed and different things. Just freaking need the TV. Good song though, Country Boy. I mean, this is Country Music by Brad Paisley. But yes, this thing's all done. I might just stick it on there for like 60 bucks or something. Clean it up a little bit. I already did the blade. But I'm now working on this Toro GTX overhead valve. I was looking at it, looks like what happened was there's this little tiny flywheel key, well not flywheel key, but just a little keyway that goes into here, and looks like it just completely snapped right off in there. So I'm not going to sit around waiting for parts and different things. It looks like it's like a weird looking size too. Like it's like this is probably 1/4 inch. No, I take that back. That's probably about 3/16. And that one right there is, yeah, I'd say this is probably about 1/8 of an inch. So it's gonna be like one of those little tapered step off, whatever sons of bitches you want to call it. So my plan is I'm just gonna stab this son of a bitch on there, do a quick little weld, probably pop the little pin back in and call her a day. Because I'm not gonna sit around waiting for parts for this stupid thing. I mean, that probably this whole little fucking unit doesn't probably even exist anymore. But the gears seem to be in pretty good shape. I was looking at them. Just looking at them again, yeah, they look pretty good shape. So we'll have this thing back together pretty soon. But overall, it's a pretty nice looking unit. See how they was, and oh yeah, that's just wonderful. But the unit's pretty nice. I gotta say, it's really nice unit. It's the whole deck's made out of cast aluminum. It's not steel. It's all cast. Could be magnesium. Nope, that's aluminum. But yeah, so we'll weld that son of a bitch up, and we'll get back to you in a bit. Look at that oil. Lovely. Well, I don't know if you can see that or not, but the fire truck's here, and it's not for me this time. Fucking right. Well, actually not fucking right, but I don't know what the hell's going on. I went out there. Some old dude, I guess, must have fallen down or something. I'm not sure really what happened, but he's over there. He's getting all bundled up, getting ready to go into the ambulance. So, I guess that's what's going on over there. Couldn't figure why there was a bunch of fire engines and different things, and holy, but I guess there's some old dude on the ground out there, and he must have tripped or something. I don't know what the deal is. But yeah, that reminds me of a few nights ago. I guess there was a fire or something up on the street here. About 4 houses up, I guess, there was a little tiny fire in the kitchen, I guess. So they fucking, they had the whole street blocked down, and it was just unbelievable. They had the whole street lit up, but it was something. But yeah, anyway, so here's what's going on with this Toro GTX. I got the wheel all welded up, and I went to use it. Thing wouldn't turn, so I couldn't figure that out. So I had to take apart the little gear case on the inside there, the little tiny peerless box that's right there, and take apart that. And looked like some of the gears were just a little rusty and kind of sort of seized up. So I, scooped out some of the grease with some rubber gloves and repacked it. So it seems to be working pretty good now. I'm just trying to find some bolts right now for these little hanger pieces, for these little handlebar hanger pieces. So I've been digging through my nuts and bolts bin, and turns out I got something like this, but I don't think I'm going to have anything close to what I need. I also need some of these. I need like some of these too. I need like 2 of those, and I need like 2 regular bolts, and they're like non-existing right now. So I don't know. Ooh, what's this one? There's one. If we can find another one of those, it'd be golden. Always good to have parts, kids. Always have the good parts. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find another one of them. Son of a bitch. But yeah, so anyway, I guess we're just about done with that deal. Alright, if I show you the house fire, I actually hit it with that big buffer last night, and this thing fucking cleaned up really better. Like, it even shined that up. I couldn't believe that. And shined up the bottom pretty damn good. Shined up the little pan there pretty good. It's got a little dirt on it right now, but it's pretty damn fucking shiny. So that's awesome. But yeah, so I ran out of freaking welding wire the other day, and I forgot to get some today at Home Depot, so I had to use some like 35 wire, and that stuff's like super thick compared to the other stuff. So wonderful. But yeah, so we'll I think we'll have to button this thing up tomorrow. I don't know, unless I can find some more bolts. So I don't know. Well, we got the 2 push mowers all done. Fucking right, so done. I serviced them both. The Toro wasn't too bad of shape. The carb was. We had a little dirt in it, but not too bad. But it's all cleaned up now. I just hit it real quick with a buffer. Wheels work alright. I mean, it's pretty common with these self-propels. The wheels don't really move all that well, but I mean, it works. The wheels run and drive, but when you go to push it, it really won't push that well. It's just because the, you know, the little gearbox or whatever, you know, fucking just stick it on Craigslist or something for 80 bucks, or maybe this one for 50 bucks. You know, you never know. But, yeah, so they're all done. Oh, it's pretty nice though. Let's get the overhead valve. So I bet you the motor alone is just worth that price. But, yeah, there's the other little ski holder piece. But what else we got going on? I can say that's about it. I think tomorrow's plan is I'm just gonna sort of clean up this place. It's a little bit of a mess now. Tomorrow I'm also gonna I gotta drill that hole. I gotta get a bit for it because I ain't got a bit thick enough for that. Probably should have gone at the Home Depot, but it's a little bit too late now. So I have to find something that I can drill that out with. So yeah. But I guess right now it's pretty damn warm out right now. Let's see what the temperature is, because let's see, 41 degrees. Apparently, if I read the weather correctly, let me just go back. It's saying that tomorrow's gonna be like almost 60. Let me just go into the weather forecast. Let's see. Go. Let's see, it's gonna load. It's 4G, but it takes forever in this shop. Alright, let's see. Huh. That's weird. Maybe I had the date wrong. Oh, that's really weird. Whoops. Well, apparently tonight there's a slight chance of snow. Tomorrow, a slight chance of rain and snow. Wednesday night, rain. Thursday, chance of showers. Thursday night, rain, snow likely. Friday, chance of rain, snow. Friday night, mostly clear. Saturday, sunny. Saturday night, partially cloudy. Wonderful. So, yeah. But, I guess that's about it. So, anyway, till tomorrow, don't let the lawnmower run you over.